Beauty in the, I got a beauty in the breakdown. A beauty. A beauty. Beauty in the breakdown. Beauty. You never know if it's gonna be like a quiet intro song or if I'm just gonna be like, beauty!
We go from like ASMR to sort of fucking killing
beauty
the notes.
in the break. Hey, yeah.
This is our moment to shine. This is our one and only audition for American Idol. Take it or leave it.
You just like, you put a microphone in my hand, I instantly just go to karaoke. I don't know how to.
It's the first thing that happens.
I was like, oh yeah, we're podcasting.
Shit.
Welcome to Beauty in the Breakdown podcast. How are you?
Me? Are you talking to me?
No, I'm talking to that lady outside.
Yeah. I'm scared my chair is gonna break, but besides that, I'm doing good. I took a little nap before, had a disgusting dream about my life ending.
Do you always dream vividly?
Oh no, I actually can tell you honestly on one hand how many times I've remembered my dreams.
Well, you just started Adderall, right?
Yeah.
Do you think that's why your dreams are weird?
It could be. What's funny over there?
It's just funny. So you just started Adderall.
So you just started on Adderall,
well,
yes?
for like, you know, like with a doctor, you're prescribed it in like a
controlled setting.
Yeah, like it's not like you're like you just started drugs, didn't you?
You just started taking like a drug, right? Yeah,
because I mean, there's obviously positive side effects with it. Yeah,
no, absolutely. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like this is like obviously taking the correct dosage and not as a drug,
a recreational thing. Yeah,
I actually feel really calm and like collected, but I will say the only downfall to that is I've noticed if I take it too late in the day, I will not be able to sleep, or I have like, if I'm like not doing something later on in the day, I feel like I'm just like racing through every fucking thought I've ever had in my entire life in my head, which I don't love.
Yeah.
But besides that, no, I mean, it's been pretty good.
It feels more positive than negative though.
Yeah, no, definitely. Like I said, the only negative I would say is just not being able to sleep and just thinking about every single embarrassing moment I've ever had in my life.
Were you ever prescribed it as a kid?
I wasn't, and I think it was just because I got misdiagnosed a lot, I feel like, when I was younger, and I feel like girls usually do. But no, I was on like a couple different like stimulant antidepressants, and I hated all of them. So
I've never been prescribed anything in my life, I don't think, because you know I didn't go to the doctor until I was like 25. But my little holistic doctor basically just like was like, she's just a little different. Give her some herbal tea; it should help her.
Your freaking holistic doctor that also put her fucking thumb in your butt.
Yeah. So I did not know that there was an option for medication for the way that you feel until like my 20s.
That wasn't a finger in your butt.
Or like, I mean, if I got like, even when I had mono, she was like, yeah, it's just something you have to rest through.
That's like honestly really crazy to me, because
I ended up in the hospital. I was
gonna say, there are some things you're not resting through. I'm sorry. Like, I don't know how this woman was practicing.
She was just she did not like, and it could be maybe the town that I grew up in. Like they were scared to prescribe people things because it was like we had a huge epidemic in our hometown of my hometown of drugs. So maybe she was just so scared to prescribe any kids or teenagers anything.
Was she able to though? Like, she was an actual like doctor, correct?
Oh yeah, she was an actual doctor. She just preferred.
She wasn't just like the town psychic or something.
She may have been, honestly.
Looking back on it, she might have been.
She may have been the vet. Honestly, my animals got prescribed more than I did as a kid.
Yeah.
Like, and did you know that you can take whatever your animals have? You can just take the same thing as them.
Well, I didn't know that, and I also think it's kind of weird too, because when I think about it, I'm like, I can just go to my vet's office and be like, hey, I need this. They give it to me, no problem. Like, they have it there at the vet. And I'm like
if your dog needs Xanax or what does Brogan take?
Brogan takes trazodone. And I didn't even know humans could take that until like a month ago.
You can just take your dog's trazodone.
What would it do to you?
Whatever trazodone does to your dog.
I don't know. I think it's funny when he got the trazodone eyes, dude. It's my favorite. He's really
not a thought.
Literally, eyes are like laying low, and he's just like,
he's like,
everything like kind of scares him a little bit.
You throw a ball, he's like,
what in the fuck is that?
He's like, I don't even know what a ball is. Right?
Oh, Mom, I don't feel very good.
Dude, speaking of your dog, love him to death, but he was sick on Friday and you weren't there. And so I go through the house and I'm just walking through. I walk all the way from the living room to the kitchen. I'm literally in the freezer in the kitchen and I'm like, what is that smell? My brand new Hokas. I looked down and I must have been doing something weird while I was looking in the fridge because I must have been going like this or something. I think I had to pee. So I was like kind of like stomping back and forth on my toes. And then I just
got it on your toes?
I had my shoes on my Hokas, but literally just poop, 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 all up, like through the living room. And I like look back and I just see like a trail of diarrhea all through the house. And he literally is just looking at me like,
shaking.
Yeah. He was like,
because he's scared. He was scared he was going to get in trouble.
Oh, well, he did. Cause I was like, I literally like just out of like fear. I was like, what the fuck, Brogan?
Yeah.
And he was like,
shaking, he was scared shitless.
He went up
literally.
and got in his cage.
I bet he does.
I'm like, shit. So I immediately take my Hokas outside. I don't even clean the living room first. The Hokas are first. Hokas come first. And I'm like spraying them with just like the sink water as much as I can. And then I like come back inside.
Honestly, you got them pretty clean. I saw them.
I did, yeah.
I was mildly impressed. I was like, okay, these still look brand new.
I genuinely didn't care about the carpet. I'm like, we'll rip the carpet up. I can't get
No, the
rid of
carpet's
these.
not ours. Yeah, the Hokas are brand new. I don't even blame you. I would have done the same thing. I would have been, we can worry about this mess later.
There was a moment where I was like, if these were my old running shoes, I would have just thrown
them away.
Yeah, I would have literally just taken them out to the dumpster and been
thrown them away.
That's the end of that.
But not the brand new Hokas.
And they were white.
You should have used some Dawn dish soap on them.
I used everything.
Okay.
Anything we had in that sink underneath, I just started scrubbing.
Bleach, Lysol, Pine Sol.
Yeah.
Dawn.
So, any food products, I was trying
You're
everything.
putting mayonnaise on.
Yeah.
That jar of mayonnaise that's still sitting in our
Fuck,
fridge.
we still have to use the mayonnaise.
You know what's going to get the stain out? The mayo.
Honestly.
It's come in handy. I made some kick-ass tuna salad sandwiches with that.
Good. My $10 mayonnaise, it should be getting put to use.
God, some good soup.
And then animals are so weird. So like I come back inside after cleaning the said Hokas, and he had puked too. He was all in, just exploding out of his body.
I bet he was nervous for some reason.
He probably pooped, saw that I like was
then
mad.
got really scared,
like,
threw up.
I just imagine I look back and I'm like, what the fuck, Brogan? He's just like, sorry.
It's so funny because Brogan legitimately is like a full extension of me, and it's so funny.
Isn't that funny how your animals will take on your personality?
He does wholeheartedly. Like one thing goes wrong and he's like,
Zoe was such a little bitch. Like
she was very calm about it though.
Yeah, like she was either calm, like very calm and happy, or like, and it was only certain dogs.
Oh yeah.
Like certain dogs she loved and hang out with. There's like 7 dogs that she just hated. My old neighbor's dog hated it. She would literally pace by the door just like,
poor baby.
She's like, I hope that dog comes out.
I hope that dog tests me. I hope.
It was a little white crusty dog too. She did not like it.
Dude, there was a whole house of white crusties.
Well, those got brought into her life later. This is when I was living in Muncie, and she did not.
She didn't love the neighborhood white crusties.
She did not like the white.
I don't blame her. I don't really love the white crusties either.
No, I mean, like I felt bad because every time I took her outside, she attacked that dog. But
she said, "Hey, bitch."
Like she was smaller than it, so I was like, oh, sorry.
Like, oh, you want to come outside? I'll rip your face off.
But then I get back in the living room. He's puked. I'm like, shit. And the cat's trying to eat it. I was like, I'm done with animals.
I'm done. You're like, I'm done.
Like,
Cleo, go ahead.
No more animals. No.
I love her. She literally lets me pick her up and just fucking kiss her face off. I love it. She's such a cuddly cat.
I have a munchkin cat now. Just so everyone knows what we're talking about. She is fucking. She's so dumb.
Why is he carrying a purple lunchbox? That's not a briefcase. Do you do your work in that?
Something about a man carrying a lunchbox.
A
Also
purple and pink one. In a suit. I'm like, that should be a briefcase. Sorry, I forgot my briefcase at home. All I have is my lunchbox.
I imagine you only think men can carry briefcases and they have to pack their lunch in a briefcase.
They smash their sandwich into it. They just smash their yogurt and
they only eat sandwiches anyway. So
they go to
just,
court and they're like, Your Honor, I'm sorry, I need to move my tuna sandwich off this paperwork.
He just
real
opens
quick.
up the briefcase. There's just 42
Two
sandwiches. Just sandwiches, all in plastic
Hi guys, I
bags.
catered today.
He gets to the meeting and he's like, did anyone want a sandwich?
I've got peanut butter and jelly. I've got a turkey in here.
He's like, I actually have nothing planned for this meeting.
Sandwiches.
Everything's on my laptop right here, but in this briefcase,
Sandwiches.
all sandwiches.
The lunchbox, nothing. He's got that too.
Oh my God.
How are you?
How are you?
I mean, we kind of really went off the rails there.
I'm good. I had some shows this weekend.
Did you win?
You know what? I bombed for the first time in a really long time.
Maybe you just like needed that moment for some humbling.
Yeah, and I don't even want to say this cocky. Like, I don't always do my best, but I don't bomb that often where I'm like anymore, where I'm like, holy shit, like
this is hurting my feelings.
yeah, like I was like there were points where I was like I said the punchline and they were like like and they laughed at really weird stuff. They almost laughed when I like started to feel bad. I'm like, are you guys okay? And they'd be like, stupid idiot.
And then you're like, shit, I'm so sorry, dude.
Yeah, there was a point I think I apologized. I was like, I'm
guys,
I'm
I would
sorry.
like, on behalf of myself and you guys, I would like to thoroughly apologize for my performance tonight.
I started it with like stuff that I know that works. So I was like, okay, they're not laughing at that. And then in my head, I was like, well, you already decided you were going to start trying new stuff tonight. Not like brand new, but like newer stuff that I haven't completely worked through. And I was like, so go ahead and do that.
This will be the crowd.
Yeah.
I mean, worst case scenario, they don't laugh because they weren't.
I don't know what in my head I was like, you know what? They're not liking your polished stuff. Give them something halfway done. Like that's what that's what's gonna get them.
How long were you up there? Like, what was your time slot?
20 minutes.
Oh, fuck.
So like,
dude, it's crazy too when you're up there.
15. It was 15, but
Time
still.
moves so slow. Like, I went up there and I was like, yeah, I got 5 minutes, like a solid 5 minutes. I probably got through like, what was it? 5 minutes?
Yeah. But
I feel like
5 minutes in comedy time is the same as 5 minutes on the treadmill.
I'm not kidding. It was terrible. I was not doing well. I was fighting for my life up there.
It's so weird how sometimes I'll get the light and I'm like, shit, I like haven't even got halfway through what I wanted to get through. And then when you're bombing, which I genuinely have not felt that in a long time, and you're like begging for somebody to give you you're like, please, 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 please. And then I didn't see the light, so I was like, maybe they're not gonna light me. But I tracked myself on my watch and I was at like 14 something. I was like, bye. Gotta go.
You're like, you know what? Fuck you guys. I'm hungry. I'm needing a drink. I'm out.
It was weird. But you know, you're not for everyone all the time. I'm like talking myself through this.
Yeah,
like,
you're like, you know what? You're amazing, sweetie.
I'm
You're
not for everyone.
not everybody's cup of tea, and that's okay. Oh,
all the time. Oh, he's talking on a crock.
he's answering the flip phone. He was really just holding a crock up to his head, talking to it. He said, "Ready?" He said, "What they say, sir? The crockers be crockin'."
He said, "Hello, is this foot?"
The crack also be cracking. It looks like.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Oh my god.
Can you imagine?
I don't even know what just happened, honestly. That was a lot to take in.
I wish I could riff off of that better, but I'm just in pure shock that
the
that
crock
man was
was all black and
man
had
just
hearts on it too.
walked by talking on a
He
crock.
said, "Meh."
You've
Meh.
heard of flip phones, right?
Have you heard of a crock phone? Okay. Well,
maybe he has a foot fetish. God, I wish I could riff off of that. I can't think of anything right now. I feel my brain is mushy.
my brain is mushy. I'm still recovering from this week,
I had a pretty relaxing weekend. I repainted my furniture.
which looks amazing. Good job.
Thank you. It really wasn't as hard as I was expecting. Which I've painted
It's not.
furniture in the past. It's more so just getting with any project ever. It's getting yourself started.
Yeah.
It's like going to buy the paint, looking at it. How am I gonna how do I want this to look at the end? It's just like doing hair. It's like the pre-work of saying like, all right, how do I want this product to end? And looking at it. But once you get started, it's so easy.
Yeah, it really is. I loved doing it. That's like one thing I do miss doing a lot, but I also know it's a shit ton of work when you're doing it like full time.
Yeah, as I'm doing it, I was like, what? I should make this a job. Like, well, but like anything that I've ever done where I enjoy doing it, as soon as I try and make money doing it, I hate it.
Oh, I did the same thing. I'm like, oh, I love this. This is a lot of fun. And then like you'll have 6 or 7 projects at once and then you'll get overwhelmed. You won't want to do any of them. And then like you'll get to it and then like you'll have people that'll be like, well, I want this tweaked a little bit. I'm like,
that's what it is. That is what it is. It's when you're no
people
longer
can't just be happy with a product.
Exactly. In any job that I've had, like hair, social media, and then, the furniture would have been the same thing. It's like, it's so fun for me until I have to deal with the other. It's like
my favorite part of doing it was when I could buy pieces. I did them myself and I would sell them on Marketplace.
Yeah.
I wasn't doing them for clients.
Yes, exactly.
I hated the pieces I'd have to do for clients because it was always on a deadline. It was always like, well, I want this. And then you do that and they'd be like, well, maybe I want this. And I'm like, I'm not redoing it a third time. So you let me know what you want.
And a lot of people don't know what they want.
No, they have no idea.
And also a lot of people think that they want something and then they don't know how to execute it. So they don't understand, like, I can't do that.
Yeah.
Like, I can't do that for you. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And it's especially anything creative, people will be like, well, I want this. And they have like not a creative fucking thing in their head, like at all. Like they can't visualize shit. And then they're like, well, that's not what I had in my head. I'm like, what do you have?
You couldn't tell me what you had in your head, right?
You have no way of seeing an end goal. So
yeah, no, I would not suggest doing it as a job.
I would say that is my current biggest pet peeve is working for other people.
Yeah, no.
In a creative way. It's so hard.
It is, because even they want you to do it a certain way too,
Yeah. Yeah. So.
How did he switch the arm over there? Or is that the chair I usually sit in?
You normally sit in this chair. You're in the broken chair today.
Stop.
I know. It's
Sarah's gonna freaking break the arm. She's gonna eat the arm off your chair one of these days.
This place is falling apart. It's
Wait, did you ever bite a chair when you were younger?
No.
A nice leather chair?
No.
You never thought...
Sarah, stop doing it!
You never thought you wanted to sink your teeth? Dude, there were so many things in my home that probably had bite marks on it as a kid, where my parents were probably like, I don't know.
You what? Sarah, why?
My friend Shannon was telling me that she... her mom made her stop going to the bra section in Walmart's or like any store because she would go up to the padded bras and bite them. And I was like,
her mom was probably like, I don't love this. This is gonna be bad. This is gonna be really bad.
I connected on it so much though, because I was like, yeah, there were just certain things where I was like, I gotta take a hunk out of that.
I wanted to bite like stupid shit, not like if it was like plushy, like those like stress balls.
Oh,
I wanted to bite stuff like that.
I wanted to take it. If there was a stress ball in my house, it was chunked up.
You know what I mean? Though, like that's what I would like want to bite, not just like fucking padded bras. It's weird.
Anything that I felt like I could really sink my teeth into. So I have like big canine teeth too. So
I don't know. Teeth like also freak me out. I don't like. I like.
You know what
skin.
I hate biting into? A hair tie.
I don't think I've done that.
You've never like used your teeth to...
Oh, yeah, I guess. Ugh.
That makes all my teeth hurt so bad. Thinking about that, I get that like...
Do you know like... okay, this is like not the same, but people who bite into ice cream.
See, I feel like I can do that. I don't.
You chew ice cream? Like you chew it? That's what you're telling me?
What about ice cream cake?
I still don't think you should be chewing it. It's still ice cream. It's in a cake form.
Mow it? Like,
yeah, like you just like let it melt and then you like drink it.
Drink it? Wait, you drink your ice cream?
Stop!
You just sit it in your mouth
and chewing on it? Wyatt, do you chew on yours?
No.
Okay,
like,
see, stop making me out to be the psycho, you fuck.
You gotta like get it by your teeth.
Yes,
somehow.
thank you.
I wouldn't say that I'm chewing.
Yeah, you're chewing on it, huh?
But I am like... I don't know. Now I'm
tired of your
confused.
antics.
Now I'm confused.
I'm questioning my whole life.
Wait, there was something else that I want to talk about with you before we got, and now I'm trying to go through my phone and remember what it was. Say something, Heidi.
Say some. Oh my God. Well,
We went thrifting this weekend. Talk about that. I almost bought a board game called Don't Step in Poop.
God, you picked that up and you were like, I can't pass this up. I'm like,
$4.
a
That's
child's
a steal.
board
Shut up.
game called Don't Step in Shit. Is that what it was called?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why are they allowed to sell that on the shelves for kids?
I don't think it said don't step in shit. Let's see. It just said don't step in it.
Oh, it's Don't Step in It.
I wonder if it comes
Does
with
that have
like
shit in it? Like,
I think so. Like it's fake dog poop, but if you wanted to like make the game really fun,
you could use Brogan's diarrhea
Yeah.
that was on the floor.
you could use fake dog poop. Yeah, a little too soon for me
I
to
need
see
to know
something
how
like that too. So the game is you lay out this green padding that they have with it, and then it has fake dog poop, and you lay those out, and then you blindfold the person, and the first person to make it across the green without stepping in any poop wins. Which I think, can you imagine that game? Like
You can literally do that in the backyard.
You're like, I know how to level this game up.
Yeah, like, come on. You don't even have to buy the $4. You can save the $4 and go tread through our backyard, dude. Come on.
Let's put some moxie behind this game.
Jesus.
I liked it though. I
liked
I
it.
might have to go back and get it.
You need to go back to the Bloomington. Go thrifting in Bloomington too.
Yeah. All right, fine. I can't think of what we were going to talk about. Let's go through our TikToks.
Okay. This is going to be a good one.
Okay, so this week, I honestly forgot. So these genuinely are my last 3 liked TikToks. Like I forgot that we were doing this until we were on our way here. So I
got
did
some pretty
skip
good
one because
ones.
it was weird and it just was like playing music. But these are, because we've been doing like our phone stuff. These are our most recent liked TikToks.
I saw this one.
well, don't ruin it.
We ready?
Yeah.
What it says on the top.
So this is, if you're only listening, this is a little AI machine that is packaging boxes like an assembly line person. I like that it said robot commits suicide.
I know, like, what? That's like so scary to me. I don't know why. Like, I really don't like that. How unpredictable.
No, I think it just proves like how fucking boring a factory work is. Like the AI was like,
I'm over here and I'm like, AI is terrifying. You're like, no, factory work is.
like, can you imagine like weighing out your options of what sounds better? Offing myself or doing this for 15
I mean,
more
I
minutes?
wouldn't. I would never do. I mean, kudos. Obviously, it's a job. Like someone has to do it, but like I could never.
If that proves anything, like just like the way that we've created society, like
It's unbearable.
also, speaking of AI, I know that
I always accidentally read it as A1.
have you heard of Chat GPT?
Who?
So it's an AI system where, so like basically AI, the coolest part, I feel like the one thing that we thought AI couldn't take from us is creativity. We were always like, we're always going to be these creative thinkers. A robot can never replace that, right? But Chat GPT,
Here comes GPT.
so you can go on there. You can just type in, write a story about flowers with a cat. And it will write you a story about flower. I mean, I'm talking paragraphs.
I think I did read that someone was saying that. But like it could still be considered like plagiarism if you like tried to use it.
I wondered
school,
that.
or it could be like.
But how are they gonna know? Because I feel like it's different every time.
I don't know. I'm sure there's like some system that they could see it on. I don't know.
I think that's insane.
I don't know. I don't like
I'm about
it.
to start writing my jokes on there.
I hate you.
Oh, that would be like a funny comedy show. It's like jokes written by AI. And like we all just have to like do jokes written by AI. And I hope some of them are like really messed up.
I bet they would be. I mean, there's like, especially if you're putting something so vague, like flowers and cats, like.
Yeah, write a joke about flowers and cats. It's just like the punchlines are non-existent.
Yeah, like there's just like not a lot to it.
Here, I'm doing it right now. What is it? Write a joke about flowers and cats. I got ChatGPT open.
Oh, perfect. Yeah,
write a joke about flowers and cats. Let's see what it conjures up.
Have you used ChatGPT?
Yeah, I have. Like just very minimally.
Yeah, I like haven't really gotten into it, but I do remember the first one I did. I was like, holy shit, this is way more than I expected.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Why did the cat bring a bouquet of flowers to the vet?
Why?
Because he heard it was a perfect way to say get well soon.
Isn't that incredible?
I mean,
it's not an incredible joke.
Well, I was gonna say,
I'm literally like, like losing it. Oh my god!
Like, we don't even need comics anymore, dude. Get this guy on stage. Get this guy some stage time.
Here's its best joke. I said, write your best joke. It said, why don't scientists trust atoms? Because they make up everything.
Oh yeah, that's like one I've heard before.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it's obviously it's essentially written by a human. It's not like we're gonna need people to write the stuff for ChatGPT, but still, like
that's what I'm saying. It's still human connected. It's not like it's on its own, operating on its own.
Yeah, it's not like I have an idea though that AI thing that committed suicide. We give it a new job writing jokes.
We give it the joke writing job.
I guarantee
it didn't stand fit for a factory job.
That AI ChatGPT AI has never thought about committing suicide.
That was crazy. Also, in the middle of that, I don't know if you saw that little bullet driving. Did you see that little bike thing?
Oh yeah, I did.
That was incredible. I loved that thing. I wanted to run out there and ask that guy what he was riding on.
Okay,
that was interesting.
Next one. I do like a lot of stand-up comedy on mine, but first off, before we play it, I love this girl. She reminds me of myself a lot. She's so funny, and she's from Chicago. Her name's Audrey Stewart, I believe. But the premise of the joke is that she's bi, but she was dating a girl for like the past year, and she just went back to guys. So okay.
I'm kind of going back to guys right now. Men, let me hear it. That was the saddest woo. You just looked around. You went, woo. Are the other guys cheering? I'm having a little difficulty, though, because I need to soften myself a little bit, right? Like with my girlfriend, I was the more masculine one, and I just went on a bowling date with my cousin and her boyfriend, double date. And so I was like, I'm going to be really cute, right? So I took the ball, I just guttered it, and I was like, He gets up there, and he puts it down, and it's mediocre, and he's like, yeah, you'll get him next time, toots. And I was like, absolutely not. So I took that ball, and I softball pitched it down the center, and I got a strike. And I was like, suck my dick, Tyler! And my cousin was like, stop it. You need to stop it.
You need to stop it.
I related to that joke so much because I've never, like, if you take me to go play a sport, like, on a date, I'm not there to be cute. I'm there to win.
I'm not there to be cute, but I'm also not, like, I don't know how to explain it. I feel like I'm like, it depends on what it is. And I also love that I laughed at the part that wasn't even supposed to be funny at all. Like,
what part did you laugh at?
They went on a bowling.
You're like, bowling, idiot.
I think I'm on, like, I'm not kidding. I really don't think I'm all there.
You were completely silent for the rest of it. Just, we went on a bowling date.
But I was going to say, I feel like bowling, I'm not breaking a nail. Sorry. I'm going to be gross when I do that. Go-karting, I'm going to literally rip that bitch up every fucking time.
I went go-karting on a date one time, and he thought that he fractured a rib because
He's like, give me the ick.
I know. I was like, ha. He also was a racer.
He's like, see there, he's like,
he's like, he got the wind knocked out of him. He was just like,
ew, yeah,
I just back up and ram him again. Like, pussy!
Go up, bitch.
But he raced cars, so he took me go-kart racing for like one of our first dates.
Oh my god!
And I was like, I will
Are you ready to get your
ruin
asshole
you.
ripped,
I was like,
bitch?
you think I'm just gonna like let that? No, I'm not like.
I'm gonna let you win.
I wasn't like like driving. I was literally like,
Move, bitch.
get the fuck out of the way.
Yeah, no, that shit, love it. But like, I don't know how often golfing. I really tried my best. I need to learn. I want to golf. I really do. That shit is way harder than
I
it looks.
purposely take them on like dates where I think that I could possibly be better.
Just to see.
I'm like, you want to go ice skating?
I do like ice skating. I can
just
ice skate.
Push their ass down.
I can
halfway
ice skate
through.
for sure.
I just went on a date and we went and we played ping pong and I wasn't cute. I was literally like, actually, okay. So I'm like, I went on a date. We're playing ping pong and I'm getting really competitive at this point and we're playing across 2 tables.
Yeah.
Instead of just playing normal ping pong, I'm like, let's take this to another level.
We're gonna play. We're gonna play. If we're
That's
gonna
me.
play, we're gonna play.
Playing across 2 ping pong tables is just second base for me. I'm like, what do you say we take this to round 2?
What are you saying? Go for another one.
So I go to serve it, but I had stepped on the ball.
You broke the fucking ball.
I stepped on it when I was trying to get it, and I was like, doesn't matter, we can still play. I like refused to let it in, but it hit right where the dent was, so I hit it and it came back and just smoked me right in the eye.
Oh my god! He probably got the ick.
I literally was like, no, I'm fine.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Like, I gotta go to the bathroom and cry for a second. I'll be right back.
Are you gonna take him on a second date horseback riding, barrel racing?
Oh my god,
I love that. I really do. Okay.
But yeah, I'm a competitive. Don't. If you want me to be like soft and feminine, don't take me to like a.
See, and I feel like that's
sporting
like
event as
who
a
I
first
am.
date.
Like I feel like as a person, like I am a soft, like feminine, like girly girl. So it's like whenever like we go to do like sports and stuff, I like takes me a minute. I'm like, hold on.
No, I
Just hold on
really,
a
yeah,
second.
I'm like, fuck you, Tyler. Like I will fucking murder you.
Like I can get into it. Don't get me wrong. Like I can get into it, but like you have to like give me a solid second. To,
My
like,
love language is just beating you at whatever we're doing.
beating your ass. That's fair.
All right, next one.
Onward.
The whale that could be seen in this video built up over multiple years trust with this boat captain. The whale trusts this guy so much that when it gets lice on its skin, which could be very damaging for a whale, it goes up to the captain and he picks it off for the whale.
This is so cute.
This is just so amazing to see, and the relationship that these two have together is just so awesome and definitely once in a lifetime.
Why is he talking like that?
I don't know.
Hey,
but
why did he do once in a lifetime?
I liked that video because I was just going to have a video of myself with my friends. And it just says the whale in this video.
The whale in this video. It's so cute though. I loved it. I loved every part about it. That little whale and his friend.
I mean, I do love a good whale video.
Okay, so what would you say? What side of TikTok are you on? Like, what do you feel like your algorithm like primarily is? Like when you see videos. Stop. I'm gonna start spraying you.
It is stand-up comedy, tarot card readings.
Oh, I love
Mine have progressed from tarot card readings to like, do you remember those old email threads where it was like, if you don't share this, all your family members are gonna die?
Oh yeah.
Mine has progressed to that. It was like,
Yikes.
if you don't share this, it literally one of them I got. It was like,
If you don't share this on your dial-up computer from 2001.
yeah, if you don't get back on AIM Messenger right
If you
now,
don't get back on
send
AOL
this to 20
Messenger,
people.
you're done.
Then, I had one that said, this is so dead serious. If you don't share this sound, you're going to die.
Well, here
Which
we
I mean,
are.
we are going to die, but
Eventually,
I was just
one
like,
day.
this is getting aggressive.
I feel like my only tarot card readings I still have on my algorithm are like from the same accounts. Like there's 3 or 4.
I
keep
get
getting
like
that are,
Chelsea or something like that. Chelsea
Yeah.
something. So stand-up comedy, tarot card readings, like weird, just funny stuff. And then I have like it knows like who I like. So I like that Audrey girl. I like average fashion blogger a lot. She pops up on my stuff a lot. Abby Rora. I'm starting to get the same
more
creators.
consistent things. Yeah. Mine is this type of stuff, like self-help stuff for whatever reason. Like this is about like therapy. I also get the tarot card readings. Coachella has been flooding my fucking shit.
Oh really?
Yeah, I've had nothing but Coachella videos actually for the last like 2 days.
I don't get a lot of Coachella. I get a lot of singers, but not Coachella.
Yeah.
I get a lot of like I almost said autistic. I get a lot of acoustic like music.
And then I also get like funny stuff too. I don't know. Like my algorithm kind of changes. Okay, onward.
Okay, read this.
It says, when I was little, my therapist told me, this reminded me of you. This is why I liked this. It said, when I was little, my therapist told me to name my anxiety and pretend it was just a little person tagging along with me on my journey. That always helped me take the blame and frustration off myself and helped me remember that anxiety wasn't me. It's just a little buddy who's trying to keep me safe.
Oh my God.
It reminded me of your little Gigi.
Oh.
Your little like imaginary friend. I don't know why that's what I thought
You're saying my
of.
imaginary friend was just anxiety?
No, it was honestly, it was the Grim Reaper that you named Gigi because you were definitely on your
It
deathbed.
could have been that though. I wonder if like kids that have imaginary friends, it's like they need like a safe person.
Yeah, it's
it's like a safety blanket, essentially.
I just thought that was so cool. I like read that and I was like, damn, what am I gonna name mine? Because I think I'm gonna start doing that.
Yeah,
but that's all it is. That's all that is just like you reading this. There's not like a video to it really. There is,
we don't
but
have
it's just
to read
music.
it.
Yeah.
No, I do like that because if you think of it as like, it really is like just someone helping. Like anxiety isn't always bad. Sometimes it really is like
I think it also, I feel like if you read anxiety right, like sometimes it'll get you out of really scary situations.
Yeah.
Like when you like are like, okay, like something doesn't feel right. Like I have really bad anxiety. Like that's like a good like intuition.
Well, like that dude at the Goodwill that we went to, like both of us felt it.
That one was bizarre. Yeah. Like, and it was immediately too. You were like, shut your door. And I was like,
yeah, like
I froze. Oh my God. Okay. We talk about that too. So like we talked about it at the salon. Me and my boss, we were like, she is like a action person. Like she's like, if something doesn't feel right, she's like gonna grab everyone, she's gonna go. I don't know what it is in me, but like my response, and it is situational, but I would say like 60% of the time, like I like freeze because I don't know what's gonna happen.
You're
like I almost want to see
or flight. You're just
I just
freeze.
Stop. I just stop. I'm just like, because I'm like trying, like it's like my brain like isn't processing. So I feel like when that was happening, it was like I knew that like something was wrong. Like we both felt it, but it's like you were like shut your door, and I was like I knew that I needed to do that, but I just like couldn't move. Like I was just like.
See, I'm an action person. Like I am,
and I'm not.
And like it's not flight either. It's fight. Like if that man would have came any closer to the car, I would have gone into fight mode. Oh, I was dropping my friend off. I was dropping Shannon off at her apartment. She was kind of nervous about this guy walking around.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, you're going to be fine. Like, I was like, it's just some like drunk dude. Well, I drop her off at the door and then we see him come around the corner. I put my car in reverse. I was going to run him over.
Wait, you saw him like coming towards her?
Well, I saw him like walking down the alley. I dropped her off at her alley and she was still like opening her door. And my first response was, if he gets any closer, I'm gonna reverse this car into his ass. Like that's where my brain goes.
Well, and I mean, like it's crazy because
pure
I feel
fight
like,
mode.
And like I feel like I'm just like I don't know what it is because in my head I'm thinking about like what to do. Like I know what to do, but it's like I just like my body's just like oh, like.
See,
I don't know why.
my body starts working before, like I don't even know. My brain didn't tell me to put my car in reverse.
Like you were just like immediate action.
I
Yeah.
was like,
see, and I don't know why. Like, but that exact thing. And then we like got in there, and it's like then I just like try to avoid it. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna get any closer to him unless he's getting closer to me. But yeah, like it's weird because you will feel those things, and it is situational because it's like I've been in like environments where I'm like, okay, something feels really off. Like I need to get out of here, and I'll leave, or like I'll read the room and I'll be like, okay, this isn't safe. Like this doesn't feel safe, and I'll be able to go. But it's like if it's like in an in the moment situation like that, it's like I almost am just like.
that's probably why we yin and yang so well.
Yeah,
because
no,
you're a
definitely,
freezer and
yeah.
I'm a complete.
You're like, bitch, you're like, shut the door. I was like, oh my God, yeah, you're right. I do need to shut the door.
As soon as you shut that door, I was literally like, I already had the card started. I mean, I was gonna leave your ass.
Yeah, it was
my next step was
but he was
just
definitely
kick
being
you out.
weird. Like he was even being weird when we went into the store, which was crazy too. But
Yeah.
that's indie for you. Okay. This one's fucking hilarious. I was getting my nails done and let me preface this really quick. So Netflix did their very first Love is Blind. It was supposed to be a live reunion and it was supposed to start at 8 p.m. Well, Netflix somehow dropped the ball and like it never started. Like it never, like the
heard
live
this.
thing
I
never
heard about
started.
this.
Like
Okay.
they got to a point where they were just like, okay, we're going to record it and then we're just going to put it up. Yeah. So everyone trying to get on this thing and all it kept saying was like an error message and that it couldn't load. While it was happening,
Wait, was this the first time Netflix ever tried to do anything live?
Yes.
Ever?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Cool.
So they put this thing up and like it was on like live, like it was like a live, I don't know if it was on like a live like TikTok or whatever, like saying that it was going to pop up. This says some of my favorite takeaways from wasting 2 hours waiting for Love is Blind's live reunion that wasn't even live. So go ahead and okay. So it's going to go through like
can you just push play?
Yeah, people that commented. Well, I guess we kind of have to read them.
Okay, pause. Hold on, pause.
Hold up.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to read them. It's gonna be
okay.
easier. Okay, this was from. I don't know who this is, but it was. No, this was from Shane. Shane was in the last season.
I
Says,
remember Shane. He like always looked like he was on
oh,
meth.
dude, no, it's bad. It's really bad. He did a
Is he
live
worse?
yesterday, and it's worse. If you can even believe it. Says they have to rename, or they have to. What does that say? They have to rehearse a little longer. Okay, next one.
Let me try to zoom in. No, it's not letting me zoom in.
This one's from All Recipes. It says, was just trying to enjoy my casserole and tea.
I love when brands
MTV
comment,
says
oh, fuck
this
yeah.
music is a bop at least.
Did MTV do the music? I'm assuming.
Cheesecake Factory said, wait, you're gonna have to read that because I can't read that one.
It says Netflix wait is longer than our menu. Come on.
Dude, a Cheesecake Factory menu is a book.
Blockbuster said, you're gonna have to read these, Wyatt.
It's a Blockbuster said, remember renting VHSs from us? You could start it on time, no problem. This is what we get. Another, or What's Trending said, another unhinged social media manager. MTV back to ridiculousness, I guess.
This one is a meme, and it says Netflix tries live streaming. This is this guy just trying to fucking figure out the box. Go ahead. That one wasn't funny. Keep going. eBay said, well, Netflix figures this out. Come shop eBay. Snooki said, Jersey Shore would never. MTV said, we've been waiting the length of 1.5 ridiculouses. They literally wanted him to watch so bad. That's the only show that MTV fucking plays anymore.
Ridiculousness?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is a bigger circus than us.
Is ridiculousness still on as far as like with
Yeah,
Rob?
it is. That's all MTV has.
It's all they have.
What does this one say?
It says Kwame could probably fix this. He is so talented.
Chelsea. That one's actually really funny if you watch the show. MTV said, I'm going to call Neve and Cammy. They can fix this.
Oh,
Duncan
shit.
said,
Duncan
the
Donuts.
live reunion is late for its 8 p.m. meeting. My 9 a.m. doesn't stand a chance.
Dunkin' Donuts should have been like
KFC said they should have stuck to their original recipe.
Dunkin' Donuts should have said one of our team members is putting this together because
Yeah,
every
literally a fucking shit show.
every
It's
Dunkin'
never the
Donuts
same.
employee is just like, I guess.
Which is so upsetting because they really, when it's made right, their shit's so good.
Let's get through these.
This one was so fucking funny. You watched the Twitter swindler, right?
Yes, with the dude that got all those girls to like send him money.
Yes.
Okay.
Here we go.
I woke up being Chris Brown's body.
Dickie said, the caption said, I can't believe he woke up in Chris Brown's body.
Oh my
Literally,
God.
his voice in that is so
I
fucking
woke
funny.
up in
Chris Brown's body.
He wasn't in the documentary, right?
No, he
Okay,
refused.
so I had never heard his voice before.
Oh, it's amazing.
Oh, fuck
Okay,
yeah.
this is me and Sarah's all-time favorite.
God. Okay, so Heidi showed me these on Saturday morning.
Yes.
And I love this little girl.
So I don't know. Her dad manages her account, and she's like 8, and she just sings, and it's like very comparable to how me and Sarah just like outwardly sing.
I want to reach out to her, and maybe I'll do it after the show to see if she'll do our intro song.
Yeah. Well, what do we even want it to be, or do we want her to just be creative?
I
with it?
want to give her
Free reign.
full creative freedom because I mean I know she's got it in
And
her.
she also like her dad only has her on Instagram. Like she doesn't have a TikTok, but people have like recorded them and reposted them to TikTok. She has like a scroll of songs, and like I sat and watched them before I sent it to you for like an hour after I got off of work.
Once I
like
started watching them, I
couldn't stop. You
Yeah.
can't stop. I don't know what it is. She's like the Alex Earl of like 8-year-olds with singing. Like I mean, like she did that.
So wait, this video is like other people
This
trying to sing
one-
like her.
So this one is a thread. This girl sent it to her friend, and then it's gonna play her friend mimicking her singing.
Okay,
her.
so after this one, we both have to try and mimic her singing as
Okay.
well. Okay, go ahead.
Onward.
About a thing. Oh, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright.
Wait.
Don't worry about a thing. 'Cause every little thing gonna be alright.
It says the laugh. Dude, she's so funny. Like, she literally puts her whole entire neck into this shit, dude.
Her neck is veiny.
She did.
Up.
What was the one that we were watching that she was...
There's a fire
like a river!
like a river. Okay. Don't worry about a thing.
About a thing.
You try it. You try
Every little thing is gonna be alright.
Every little thing is gonna be alright. Cause every little thing is gonna be alright.
She like stops at the gas. She's literally like, cause every little thing is gonna be alright. It's so fucking funny.
I wish
If you
we
wanna
would have
find
pulled
her-
up the. I wish we would have pulled up the TikTok or the. Sorry, the
Instagram.
Well, yeah, the comments because.
Oh, the comments are the funniest part.
God.
So if you want to find this girl, her name is Sailors Tutorials on Instagram. It is worth every hour you're gonna spend scrolling on this girl. I swear to God.
Every fucking note though. Like she
Like I
miss.
said, she puts her neck in it, bro. Like she does not miss a beat.
I can't find her. Well, I guess we'll recap on that next week. We'll bring.
Oh, well.
I'm bringing her back next week because
We're gonna have to message her and see if she'll do our intro.
I'm gonna
for
see
sure.
if she'll come on the podcast.
Oh my God, just sing for an entire hour.
Our first child star on the podcast. Fuck yeah.
We have someone coming
2 weeks from now.
in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks.
Yeah.
It's been a minute since we've had someone on.
I know. Well, he's a comic from Detroit, and we're gonna be on. Well, I'll just lead into closing out and telling you where I'm gonna be. So I'm following around my boy Benedict Polizzi. And Max Price. That's who I'm gonna have on the podcast. He's from Detroit, super funny. So we're gonna be in Tampa the 27th.
I want to be in Tampa.
Or 28th. I don't remember. Whatever the Thursday is. It's either 27th or 28th. And then Boston on May either 4th or 5th. I always forget what the Thursday is because I don't really remember what dates I booked. But sometime in there.
Yeah.
And we're going to have Max Price, who's also joining us in Tampa on the podcast here in a couple weeks. And then I am not on it, but I'm going to be really nice, and I'm going to promote a festival that we have going on here, a comedy festival in Indianapolis.
Wait, why aren't you on it?
I didn't apply because I forget things.
Oh.
But it's Middle Ground Comedy Festival. Max Price is gonna be on it. There's gonna be a lot of comics from out of town. It is at Black Circle. Like kind of close to Broad Ripple, like South Broad Ripple. And it's just 2 days of just comedy. So,
Nice.
yeah, it should be a fun time. I'm definitely gonna go out there and at least watch some comics.
Where's Black Circle at? Like what part?
It's like Sobro, so like South Broad Ripple.
Oh, okay.
That's where it's at. Yeah. So yeah, that'll be fun. And then I know I shouldn't promote this, but I'm going to be on the Don't Tell comedy show this Saturday. So if you go to don'ttellcomedy.com, click Indianapolis, you can. It doesn't tell you where the location is. That's kind of a cool thing about Don't Tell Comedy until after you buy the ticket. So I'm not going to disclose the location, but it's always at a really weird, funky place.
It's when?
This Saturday.
Okay, nice.
So
That'll be a good one.
yeah. Okay. Well, bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Until next week.